Yo, here's a brief update. I was just thinking about this song today, in the line where Ice Cube says she didn't hesitate to call Ice Cube the Top Gun because I found Midway Arcade 1976 video game of the same name, Top Gun. It's an old Western shooter, light gun shooter, and also from Midway Arcade 1975, Gunfight. Alright, so that's the quote from this song. It's ultimately referencing Martha Reeves and the Vandellas, the Scanless 1960s doo-wop trio that sings the song Nowhere to Run. And in the song she says, so deep, so deep. And Ice Cube says, so deep, so deep, so deep. In this song, I won't quote the rest. It is most likely 99% match a reference from this 90s song to that 60s song. I was thinking about this song today and how it would be the perfect soundtrack for the final moments of my first pet mantis from last year. That, you know, she was like a shooting star or something. There's a lot of things that it reminds me of. Anyways, good news. I just found another one, and it's my new pet. So, in the opening seconds of this music video, they're quoting from Total Recall. There's a scene called Open Your Mind, and it's like a meme that is funny on the surface and really like deep. For example, in Joe Dirt, Deeper Than Dirt, right? David Spade's character Joe says, "Open your mind." It's like the only GIF I could find. He says, he doesn't say exactly "open your mind." He says, "Be open-minded," right? It's like, you seem closed-minded. I've told some people on the Discord that before. Well, let me just show a brief snippet first of the "Open Your Mind." It's hard to hear. It's like, yeah, open your mind. It's difficult to hear. Anyways, at this part, this is like the feeling of when my mantis had passed away. I was like so sad. Not that part. The part where he starts yelling like. Very soon. This song, out of the dozen soundtrack songs of the first Resident Evil movie from 1999 with Mia Jovovich, is the only song that I would recognize. I mean, I recognize the other band names. Kind of like Slayer, the band, heavy, the heaviest metal there is. Kind of like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, or Marilyn Manson is also on the soundtrack. I think he made a song just for the movie. And there's other bands too that, whatever. It's just heavy, the heaviest of metals. And I mentioned that during a stream of Nightmare of Decay. It's a Resident Evil 1, the video game remake. It's not that important. It's just that it would be like the only like fitting soundtrack to add to that movie. It's very difficult to cast a song for that movie besides this one. And the official one in Resident Evil 1 with Mia Jovovich from 1999 is a remix. It's not even this original version. Here's the part where he yells. I was like reenacting that. I was just like silently screaming it like the punk band, can't think of the name, they have an album or a song like that. And I was like, that, when he says dig, you know, he says dig, it just kind of reminds me of my mantis more than anything else. And I got sad today. And then, let me show this "It Was a Good Day" that I'm talking about on the Discord. So it's sort of a reply over here to, here's some new stuff. I haven't seen these. So okay, so that's Be Real TV, Insane Asylum. They call them the Discorderlies. Like today I said disorderly conduct. Here's Sal Server. What up, Sal? What am I doing? Making a vlog. So, Sal's in Portugal, Western Europe. So, like, Cypress Hill is a street in Los Angeles, and so I always say Real Paso because of Be Real TV. Anyways, let's see. Looking for a particular channel over here. It's this one right here. Where today I was trying to find the code to unlock, and so that's Blake's reply. Congrats, nice find. Found a good find over here. And here is what I'm talking about. Here's whatever information that I was able to find. Mistakenly, I pasted a link from Gunfight, and it looks a whole lot like Oregon Trail from, I think, 85 was the graphical version. But in 1971, it was just a text-based game. There was no visuals at all. Good information here. So I would say I'm like 80% sure that the movie Top Gun is sort of based on this video game. Like the scene when the guy's playing the piano at the bar. He's playing Goodness Gracious Hot Balls of Fire. It's supposed to symbolize this Top Gun game from Midway. They're really groundbreaking games at the time. So, was that the only thing I was going to share here? Well, anyways, some more comments over here. And my immediate reaction is the scene from Anger Management with Adam Sandler and Jack Nicholson. When Jack Nicholson sort of in a mentor, teacher kind of way trying to tell Adam Sandler's character, don't listen to these songs. Every single song is about mental illness, even though it doesn't say, like, there's no disclaimer that says, like, advisory. Sorry, but this is, like, real crazy. So that's just my immediate reaction. Well, I have to draw a distinction between, there's really nothing wrong with being insane, for the most part. Yet the distinction has to be drawn between insane and criminally insane. Like in Back to the Future Part 2, when Marty McFly finds the newspaper that says Doc Brown committed, to the asylum for criminal insanity. There's a whole other department for that. This is like a medical stuff. So, anyways, I would just say some, red flags are like when people are connecting seemingly trivial things and they seem to be addicted to doing that. That might be a sign of a problem called apophenia. I don't know if I'm going to search that, but what else? Also, like if someone's like okay with being called crazy, like there's a problem with that too. That's kind of the whole idea of Cypress Hill, Twisted Metal, Sweet Tooth character, Insane Clown Posse, all of that. Anyways, so long enough video so far. There's still more. I should probably finish up whatever I started over here. Yeah, it's sort of a fake version of a split personality. It's like, you can call me Dave or Joseph or Eric. Different names, different personalities. What else? Those are, like kind of like trivial mental disorders, like hoarding. Some of the most trivial, and even though they are the most real, they're just like not that important. They're not imaginary. I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. There was a lot of things, to reply to this stuff. So I'm sort of trying to be facetious. Like the red flag is when someone's doing this connecting trivial things, and when someone's okay, like someone doesn't get angry and like mad at being called having a mental disorder, like there might be a problem there. Anyways, so let me open my camera and showcase. It's just funny the way these events played out. I was already thinking about Ice Cube's quote from "It Was a Good Day." It's the same song that I made a video of last year when I found my mantis towards the wintertime. I brought her in, the green one, in hopes that I could help her survive the winter. And it was kind of like the movie Indian in the Cupboard. Yeah, she's right there. That's on my YouTube channel. And then also the Mudvayne Dig song. I was thinking, like, that was the feeling, man. And then, so my pet wasp, who I've been showcasing for weeks now, has been just MIA for 3 days. And I've been like looking everywhere. One time that he went missing, he was in one of the curtain folds. And I'm like lifting up everything, like looking everywhere. And then about an hour ago, I saw he was up here. And now, yeah, he's still there. I'm gonna have to turn on my flashlight in one moment. First, I have to showcase her and how I feed them. I'm gonna have to get some official food because I don't think they can be sustained outside of, this one's like not very large. And I'm gonna try to use one of these utensils to get the wasp out of the freaking vent. So let's see where she is. It's dirty up there. There she is. He or she, whatever. And so it's kind of like a digging motion, what they do with their... What's so funny is in my thumbnail, the way I was doing my hand was how I figured out how to do gang signs. It was this one for an M. The way I had my hand like positioned like this, like an M for mantis. Of course there's Psyche-Mantis from Metal Gear Solid. So she's kind of like manic, as she probably should be. I'm like a heck of a lot larger. So to calm a mantis down, I like recreate what they do. This is what they do. They pretend to be a tree, and so they can twist their head like, they look like Rango, most apparently, on first glance. All right, so she's gonna feast a bit. She's like, wait, hold up. Hold up. Okay, so let me turn on the... Yeah. She's like, that's good stuff, man. Because there's water built in. That's the main reason that it's food. Okay, I'm gonna just snap back to the camera. I have to stand on this freaking milk carton. Alright, let's see him. I have to do the same thing. So now I'm like standing up on a milk carton. I have to do the same thing with this. Just a little sample. That one is like at least 10 times smaller than the one I had last year. So he's right there in that third from the top. Just chilling, absolutely, because the vent is on. So let's see. I'll have to watch this video later, see if it is on video. Like, is he alright in there? Like, that's what I'm really wondering. Try to lure him out, maybe later. It's hard to film at the same time, meanwhile. So, I'll probably pick this up, putting her back in the cupboard, like, whatever. It's like that, Dr. Evil from Austin Powers. Or no, Goldmember, when he has a collection of fingernails, like in that scene in Ace Ventura, when he's sitting across from Courtney Cox and he's like, she's interviewing him about the dolphin that went missing, the Miami Dolphin mascot, the real dolphin, Flipper or whatever. And he's like biting his nails, like, and he's just like putting them in the tray. Yeah, it's like, I'll save those friggin' fingernails. So it looks like they're doing alright. So I guess that's all for now. Talk to you later, and hopefully they can eat these worms eventually.